Hi guys, it's TanaCae. I apologize for all of these videos in the car while I'm driving. I've been pretty busy for the last few days, and I'm going to be over the next couple days. So most of the videos that you see will probably be in this form. But you know, I was thinking about something this morning while I was in the bath. I probably should have took the video there, but I was listening to some different audios and some videos just on, you know, success and wealth. This year in my life, I'm really focused on building a team of conscious entrepreneurs. It's something that's very important to me right now. So success and wealth and growing my ability to receive the unlimited abundance of the universe is just, you know, it's what my focus is for this point in my life. And you know, if you've watched my last few videos, I'm taking this 5-day class, and I've been terrified to take this class, and I've had so much resistance show up in so many different forms, and that's because there is great change for me here. There's great expansion for me here. There's great joy for me here. And the parts of me that don't believe that that's possible for me have to die when I step into that greater me, right? And it can be very uncomfortable. I've covered that. I've touched on that in a few videos. But, you know, what it really comes down to, shout out to Tyler, because he posted a video of Jay-Z on his wall this morning, and you know, it's some of Jay-Z's lyrics, and I've just been super inspired by Jay-Z lately. Just his story and who he is as a person, and listening to his language patterns, and you know, breaking down his subtle movements and stuff. Like, it's been crazy. It's been surprising for me to watch him. But yeah, just talking about, like, you know, when you come from the bottom, and I'm not saying I came, you know, from the bottom, but my family had definitely, we were very lower class upbringing, struggled, you know. We grew up in some rough places. I definitely, growing up, lived in some rougher places. You know, lived in, you know, roach motels and projects. And, you know, when my mom got out, she had a class 4 felony. So nowhere would rent to us, even though my grandfather, owns some, you know, pretty successful businesses and has an 800 credit score and you know, stuff like that. Nowhere would rent to us. So we had to move. We found this, like, beautiful townhome, right? I remember we go and we look at this townhome, and we're like, oh my God, like, they're never gonna rent it to us, because we had looked at so many different places and we couldn't even get an apartment. And it was cheap, like really cheap. And so we're like, oh, you know, this is God sent, like, it's a blessing. I thought it was weird that, you know, the lady that was renting it to us told us to drive by at night and make sure that it was the place that we wanted to rent, right? So we're like, well, yeah, cool, like, we'll give us the damn paperwork, we'll sign it. It ended up being, unbeknownst to us, but it ended up being the worst block in Colorado, which probably isn't as bad as the worst block somewhere else, but literally, we lived dead center in the block. Our address was 1152, so we lived, like, right in the middle of the block, and, like, literally 15 people were murdered on our block, in the 11 months that we lived there. Like, one of our first experiences of that place is looking out the window and seeing, like, literally 50 people with weapons, like, fighting in the middle of the street. But anyways, like, that's not the point. The point is, like, when you come from a place where you don't want to live, like, you don't want to, if your life is going to be like that forever, it's not worth living to you. When you come from that place, either, your external environment or internally, where, well, fuck this. If life's going to be shitty like this, I won't do it. You know what I mean? Then whatever risks you have to take, sorry for my cough, whatever risks you have to take to get you to where you want to be, to get you to a life that you actually want to live, are worth it. It doesn't matter if you die anymore. It doesn't matter what happens. Like, there is no worse consequence than living the life that you've been given. And I think that is crazy motivational. I woke up this morning, I was up all night coughing, I feel like shit. Would I rather just lay in bed all day? Yeah, and no, because I have this opportunity to grow in my life, right? And I always take those opportunities, especially if they're scary, because I will not let that little boy right there grow up the same way that I did, with all of these limitations. I want him to live in a world where he has every possibility available to him. And B, because I don't want to live that way. I live a lot better than most people. My life, a lot of people hate me because they perceive my life to be so fucking easy, right? But really, I have huge dreams of contribution. I have huge dreams of changing the world. I have huge dreams of empowerment centers all over the globe, teaching people the things that helped me change my own life. I have big dreams. And those dreams are worth it to me. They're worth dying for, to me. And the life that I would have without accomplishing those dreams, or at least striving to, it's not worth living. It's not. So, I would challenge you to find something worth living for and find something worth dying for. You know what I mean? If you're not willing to risk your life for your life, what is your life worth to you? Are you just going to settle for mediocrity? Are you going to be a 9-to-5 slave? I won't do it. It's just not a possibility in my universe. It's not worth living for me. Alright guys, so this is a long video. I rambled on. If you made it all the way to the end with me, send me a message. I want to know how many people actually stuck through to the end. You're a winner. I love you guys. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. If you're not hooked up with me on Facebook, do that. I will be posting some videos to Instagram, so if you're not following me there, go ahead and check in with me there. And I will see you guys on the next video.